Welcome to today's episode of the Apocalypse Cooking Channel. Today, we're making fancy hash browns, also known as Pomee Ro. Flour, butter, onion, eggs are extra, and potato.
Start off by peeling 5 or 6 potatoes. I recommend doing this over a plate or a bowl just to make cleanup a little bit easier. And then place the peeled potatoes into cold water to prevent browning. To cut your potatoes, cut off one side to give you a flat surface to work on. And then from there, cut nice thin planks. And then once you have your planks, cut those into thin matchsticks. You're trying to go for a uniform size, but you don't have to be exact. Once your potatoes are cut, you want to use an offensive amount of salt to help draw out the starch and start breaking the potato down. Toss well to incorporate all that salt and really work it in, then cover in water and let rest for about 10 minutes. While your potatoes are taking their bath, julienne an onion into a similar size as your potatoes. After about 10 minutes, rinse your potatoes really well to get any residual starch off as well as all that excess salt, and then squeeze them out really well to get them nice and dry. Mix your potatoes with your onions, add a little bit of salt, then incrementally add your flour a little bit at a time to evenly distribute it. And mix this really well so you make sure that you get flour on every last little piece of potato.
So you're probably wondering, well wait, if we're adding flour to it, then why do we wash all the starch off the potatoes? And what that comes down to is there are two very different kinds of starch. The starch from the potato will give you a more gummy and less pleasant texture, whereas the starch from the flour is more pleasant and it crisps better in the pan.
Add 2 tablespoons of oil and a nice pat of butter to a large pan over medium heat.
This probably looks like a lot of oil and a lot of butter, but we got a lot of potato, so it's really not that much.
Once your butter is all nice and bubbly bub, add all of your onion to potato mixture, pack it down gently, cover with a lid, and set a timer for 5 minutes. After your 5-minute timer is up, remove the lid, and then gently give your pan a shake just to free the potatoes from the pan if they did start to stick. And then let them cook for about 5 more minutes until nicely golden brown. On a small cutting board or plate, invert the pan onto it, and then slide the uncooked side back into the pan to cook and color that side. Return the pan to the heat, cook for about 5 more minutes, and you can add a couple more pats of butter if you want, and then just give it a good shake again to work that butter underneath the potatoes. Once the reverse side is crispy and delicious, remove from the pan onto a paper towel to drain. Now for the poached egg. A lot of people get worried about this, but it really is pretty easy. In a pot of barely simmering water, give it a good swirl, and drop your egg in. I like to separate my egg ahead of time out of the shell as cracking the egg directly into the water introduces a lot of room for error. While your egg is cooking, don't forget to give your water the occasional stir. This helps the egg cook evenly. You want to cook your egg for about 2.5 to 3 minutes for a nice medium poach. Once the egg is cooked to your likeness, remove from the poaching water with a slotted spoon and drain onto a paper towel. Now to assemble this bad boy. Cut into 6 equal pie pieces. Top with your poached egg. I like a little crack of black pepper and some fresh herbs, but you can do anything you like with your eggs. Some cheese, sriracha, anything like that.
And there we have it. Pomee Ro with a poached egg. Look, I know you're like, but this isn't apocalypse cooking. Yeah, well, we're only 7 days into this thing, so you should still have eggs and potatoes, okay? We'll get into canned goods when I start running out of food, too. I think that's fair, right? Fairly simple. This will stick to your bones. It's delicious. It'll make any person smile. These are better than your grandmother's hash browns. And this isn't a hard poached egg like your mother didn't love you. Enjoy this shit.